From Los Angeles, TraderInsight.com presents Dr. Adrian Manz in the war room and at the helm with today's look at stocks and sectors on the radar.
For TraderInsight.com, this is Adrian Manz, and this is Stocks and Sectors on the Radar for Wednesday, January 7th, 2009. Well, on Tuesday, we managed to put in a 62.21 point gain on the Dow Jones Industrial Average. That left us closing at 9,015.10. We had 2,465 stocks advance, 685 decline, and NYSE total volume of 1.33 billion shares. We are right up against the top of what has been support and resistance for a while here on the Dow Jones Industrials. I'm guessing that if we do manage to break higher, we're going to see a couple of tests, first around the 92.70 range, and then a little bit higher up into the 96.23, 96.25 area. If that happens, we'll be looking for long entries the entire way, and then, of course, looking for the short reversals when they happen. There'll probably be some of the sinker setups if all this comes to pass. If not, if the news this week is bad and we see a rollover back down into the range, we will probably see a move down around to the 85.65 area. Now, as far as the rest of the indices went, kind of the same kind of price action once again. We had the S&P 500 up on the session. NASDAQ 100 and the NASDAQ comp benefited from some huge price action in Intel and the micros, the semis. Everybody did real well today, so that managed to push the NASDAQ 100 and the NASDAQ comp some. Given as good as the internals in the market were, and given how the tech names were flying, I'm surprised that these indices didn't manage to ramp up a little bit more, but we'll see what happens on Wednesday. We've also got for Wednesday's trading Air Products and Chemicals Incorporated. This one is a line drive move higher. I'll be looking at about 59.75 as a potential entry on this one. We've got some sort of shallow targets around $60.10 or so. This will be a volatility pattern, so I'm just going to be looking for some quick moves. I've also got Hewlett-Packard on the radar. This one benefited from the news and text today. Definitely, this was one of the texts that was on the news. Got a nice line drive move higher here. Ticker symbol is HPQ. We're going to look for this one to break out into the congestion that we had in late October, and probably looking for a move up to around the $40 range on that one. Then in the mortgage originators and leasing companies, we've got PHH Corporation. This one is a switch hitter setup. I'm going to be watching for it to break higher above $11.99, maybe $12.05, something like that in there, and then possibly get a move higher to around $12.50. That's if the financials manage to pack it in and get going tomorrow. So that's ticker symbol PHH. Then we've also got AutoNation on the radar. This one is an infield fly setup, picture perfect at the 200 period simple moving average. A move below $10.70 a share on this one's going to have me interested in the short side. I'm going to need to see some support and resistance establish itself early in the session prior to taking any kind of a position. Well, on all of these, I'm going to want to be able to establish a really good stop loss. This one in particular, I need to see a nice consolidation range form before considering a short side entry. Then in the oils, energies, we've got Talisman Energy. Another infield fly set up, a move below $11.15 a share on this one's going to have me interested in the short side. And also Valero Energy. This one, $24.55 or so, is going to be the potential trigger price. I need to see weakness in the sector, weakness across the board here prior to establishing any kind of short side position. So remember, always use protective stops on every trade. And for TraderInsight.com, this is Adrian Manz.